Working.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first ever CROWE Tips Betting Weekend Show with BoyleSports. Welcome to it. I'm glad you can join if you are joining for the first time with me. Really appreciate it. So, just to actually give you a bit of a background of what we're doing. We've got a partnership with BoyleSports and Forever Sports, and we'll be running a Friday evening betting show at this time. 6 p.m. SA time, 5 p.m. if you're in Europe. What we want to do is kind of follow on from if you've seen what we did on the Rugby forum. We have a Rugby betting segment going. So we're extending that into all sports on a Friday evening. We want it to be very interactive. So I want to put that out straight. It's going to be like I'm going to certainly give my opinions and give my best bet on the show, and what we want to do is then engage with you guys through the show and come up with a fan bet, essentially. We'll be doing so as I said, we want to do a fan bet as well. I'm going to bring up a slide with you now, because we will use the slide as a base of how we want to run the show. But what I want to do for now is give you the baseline of what we're thinking. We'll draw out some bets today, but as we go, we could possibly change it. We're going to do this now. We're leading up to the World Cup Rugby, which is great because, as anyone may know, rugby is my speciality. Inverted commas is what I enjoy most, but I certainly do follow a lot of other sports. It's probably more so football. I mean, I love any of the top sports on. I'm watching it, obviously, like most of you guys, I'm sure. And I've got into a bit of American sports lately. So for my sins, I'm on MLB at the moment, which is a difficult sport to punt. But NFL season starts soon, and college football, which are great events to bet on. So looking forward to the new rugby season as well. But obviously, certainly looking forward to the rugby season. So let me just actually share my screen quickly. As you can see, what we want to structure at the moment is we want to do a best bet. I will probably open the show discussing this best bet, giving my justification and validation. You guys need to chip away and make comments all through this. You can say it's crap, you may say it's not. Obviously, I will make the final decision there on that best bet. But as I say, then the fan bet is you guys. And so at the moment, I don't have the functionality yet. There's options to do this. Either you tell me what your best bets are for the weekend, and I will go through comments and I will see which ones are sticking out, which best bets are sticking out the most. If there's a repetitive bet that's coming through. But I think what we're going to probably do is we'll do that and then create a poll. And so I'll find through the 15 minutes, because this show is going to be about 20 to 30 minutes. So with about 5-10 minutes to go, we'll find 3 bets that you guys have been giving me, and we'll do a poll. And whichever you guys say is the best bet in that poll, that's the one we're going to stick in there. So we'll have my best bet, the show best bet, and then you guys. And also TBC, but I think we should do it. It could be quite fun. I'm thinking of doing some ladder challenges with you guys, and we also to mention, it's me hosting the show, but I'm going to certainly have some guests on the show, hopefully starting from next week or the week after. Maybe some familiar faces you might know from the rugby scene. And also, hey, maybe one of you guys want to make an appearance. You can let me know and give 5 minutes, and we can thrash out a best bet, because we want this to be about you guys. But I think also just remember we're powered by BoyleSports, so we want the BoyleSports. We will be using the BoyleSports platform. So So I would say the ladder challenge will also be quite silent. It's quite popular if you've seen it around Twitter. So we'll start that from next week. We'll work out what the unit size, what stake size we'll do. Maybe we go to 1,000 rand first, 5,000. We'll see. We'll work it out. So yeah, so this is our plans. This is what we want to do for this show. So yes, first show we want to go for 6 months. So yeah, we wanted to grow. It's still early days, but let's actually start in with the first one. I've got at the moment, as I say, rugby is my sport I enjoy, um, and and at the if you watched last week, I had said that Wales versus South Africa, the second half to be a higher scoring, and I still do like that because this bet on this fixture has done really well previously. It's come in 4 out of the last 6 times, and uh, I'm still confident on it. But the thing is, if you do look at the team sheets, you see that the Springboks, it looks very lopsided to the Springboks on paper. So that Springbok team could actually blow Wales, take Wales away, run away from Wales, and in the first half, and in the second half, if they might take their foot off the gas and start making changes. So I'm not as confident on that. So I'm going to go on the England Ireland one, because I think England versus Ireland, this fixture, even though it's a friendly, it's not often a runaway for Ireland. Yeah, so I think the 15 points is far too much. I think there's some little bit of revenge there on the last day of the Six Nations. I think England have far more to prove than England do. I mean, than Ireland do. So Ireland don't have so they're walking into the World Cup now, and I think also what's happened in the camp with England lately is going to probably get them fired up. So I think England are going to come with a big game, and I think they also do better when my opinion, when Ford's there. He manages the troops quite well. So so that's my bet. So that's my validation. I'm going to move to the BoyleSports website, and actually hold on, and go to the rugby segments. I hope so. This is guys. This is my first time, so I'm hoping that are you seeing me navigate on BoyleSports in the? Yes, it is moving. That's great. So yeah, Monsieur Tet, I can see your messages, mate. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk through my bets first, and then when I get an opportunity, I'll come back to you guys, because remember, this is my first time having a go at this at the wheel, yeah. So I just got to get used to a few things, yeah. So yeah, so you can see that. So yeah, we got Wales versus South Africa. So iron out that game. I do like the points markets, yeah, but at the moment for Boyles, we're not got the points. So that's why I've targeted the Ireland game for now, and not doing that second half bet. So now, so this is what I say. Like that's my bet. I might have 2, I might have 1, but that's going to be my pick for my best pick for the weekend. But like we said, this is not just rugby, right? So I'm going to see. I've got a couple of you guys watching, which is great. So I'm going to open up the floor now to you guys, and what you want to start to see. So Tete, clearly you're an Arsenal fan. So we can have a look at Arsenal this weekend. Let's go to Prem. We got come on. This Premiership. Who we got? Well, we got Liverpool versus Bournemouth at home, which smells of goals, doesn't it? I think if you can get early value on Liverpool close to even money on scoring 3 goals at home to Bournemouth, that could be a good one. I'm trying to, so guys, I'm just navigating through to find the Premiership. Let's go. So we've got Wolves. Arsenal Palace we got, yeah. That's looks like on Monday nights, right, Arteta? Yeah. Value not to say good, not to. Yeah, that's the way it is tricky. I agree. I agree with you. I also noticed Nottingham Forest. I think they're quite sneaky at home. You're right. Tonight they play, and that's right, against Sheffield United, against the new boys. I often worry about the new boys. I don't know about you guys. The new boys, when they start off with a house on fire, and they give really good games for like the first half or quarter of the season, and then they kind of fall away, you know. So you're saying, so you like that's cool. You've also got Ireland -7 the cap. You've got SA by plus. So it's again Chikaminza. So I hope I said that right. Ireland -7. I've got SA +5. The cap for SA is -10, right? Oh, is this a multi? Saying, yeah. I think you're saying that's a multi, right? Which is also I also enjoy my multis. So those are also options that we can probably look at as to what we can bet on. But just looking at Nottingham Forest, a 1.94 at home to Sheffield. Yeah, that's good. That's good value. I think it could have been priced at 175, 18. So I think you got a little bit of value there. So yeah, I think we're onto something there. Ireland minus is not a good idea. I totally agree. That's why my best bet is +14, +15.5. I think England take this close. I think England are going to have a bee in their bonnet tomorrow, and they've been too bad. At some point, they've got to come good. So I love that 15 points. I think it should be less. Yeah, the multi. Do you have odds for that, Chigminza? We can, because I did you also get these off Boyles? Because I know, I mean, there's, you guys can shop around. We can all see. Yeah, so we want to use, obviously we want to use Boyles. So let's have a look at that multi. Got Rugby. Yes, you also mentioned Pro D. So yeah, I actually really do love Pro D too, but I'm also not a big punter on the first rounds. I like to keep it very minimal. I like to observe first round to get a little bit of forms, even though there's opportunity. I don't know if you saw me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter, the Crow Tips. I did a little validation exercise 2 weeks ago for the NPC, because I've always maintained if you take the plus on all games without even looking at team sheets, venues, refs, anything like that, that you'll profit. Even if it's small, you'll generally profit if you just did that over and over again over the years. And that's me saying that because of 15 years of watching sports and betting on sports. So yeah, let's see what we got. Let's see your bet again. Ireland -7, SA +5, France 16 plus. Let's see. So we got Africa. Oh, we got 4.5, 5.5. Is it the first time? Maybe. No, that's not right. Is it, you say plus, right? Female plus. That's quite low odds, right? So let's do 4. Let's do that. And Ireland -7. Let's go Ireland. Whoop. Minus. Wow, they're not liking Ireland. They're really liking Ireland tomorrow, aren't they, the bookies, eh? So the least we're going to get on Boyles is -11.5. You see, this is the thing about different bookies. Of course, you know, they offer different markets at different times of the day. So, and we said France 16 plus. So I wonder if we will get a market here for that. So you're basically saying France -16. So 3.65 multi on Boyles. If we do that, have we got it right? France -16 plus. Oh no, that's not right. -12. Well, that's the least we can do. I don't know. You see some things like, well, do we want to go that low? Because I know you're going for that -7 for you buying the points there. So I think -11 might be a bit low, right? You got it on bet, yeah. So yeah. So I'm going back to the. Sorry, guys, you might have lost me. Did you lose me? I think. Apologies, because as I say, this is first time having a go. Yeah, I'm back. I think I'm back. Yeah. So I don't know if anyone else has got any any ideas. I think the multi. I think for Ireland +7. Oof, because I think Ireland can still win by 10. So I'm gonna probably not say on the odds that we offered. Yeah, that we should be going for it. Hey. So yeah, also love guys. Also love NPC. I would be giving you guys more shout outs for NPC this weekend, but not this weekend because that's another thing we wanted to talk about with betting. We all have, every punter has different styles. Have different thoughts of how they read games, what markets they want to attack, and I am very points orientated. I'm positive. What do you want to call it? I like to bet over points, over markets. It's my preference. And then I've got a pool of punters who we punt together. They also love the overs and don't really like the unders. And then you got guys, it's almost like a 50-50. You got guys that preference the overs. You got guys that preference the unders. So I know people that just hate betting overs and love themselves when the unders arrives, and I'm loving myself when we smug when the overs arrives. So I will naturally try look for the overs. But guys, if you're on the if you prefer unders, and because you might not like what I'm preferencing, so that's why I use the comments to let me know what under bets you really like, and we can find it. But for now, yeah, I'm going to stay away from Pro D tonight because it's the first round, but we can talk about it next weekend as well. I do like the Forest 80%, so we can get it out of you guys. Let's I'm going to see what I do. Yeah, found bet Forest. Kind of add it. I'm gonna add the banner here. There we go. So I've added it there for now. Let's go to you guys. Yeah, I looking at other games. I mean, as football, any other ones that are sticking out to me at the moment is I maybe quite like the Man City Newcastle game tomorrow. I don't know. That's a fixture that eyed me out, and it looks like again it could have some points there. So let's see if let's get back to. Sorry, it looks like it's a bit slow. I apologize for that, guys. I'm thinking of the both teams to score over 2.5 goals market. Sometimes you can get close to even money there, but I think the bookies are going to be shrewd. Yeah, I have not seen the market. I'm going to think that they're going to price that at about 1.7. That's my gut. Let's see if we get that. If we can get that market at the moment. Total goals over 1.74. See, so I quite even like that as a market. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Yeah, both teams to score. Yeah, I actually quite like that. That's sticking out to me. I think we're going to see at least 3 goals in this game. I think Newcastle are on the up and can get the goal themselves. So this is both. Here it is. Oh, 2.16. I like that, guys. I don't know what you guys think. I think that's pretty good value. As I said, I would have had that at 1.7. So I like that. I like that. Well, because there's a few of us in our early days, and there's a poll. If you guys like that, let's poll that. Even I think there's 7 guys watching at the moment. So put 1 for Forest money line and 2 Man City v Newcastle. Both teams to score over 2.5. Should we give that a go? Yeah, if you guys if you are around, you still listen, let's give that a go. Well, we only had the one. We can go with Forest. So if you like the Forest one, we go with Forest. So say 1 or 2 in the chats. So this is what we want to do, guys. I want to try, obviously, get better. Hopefully, more people. I will have a proper polling software going, so we can actually do this properly. So, at the moment, guys, if you guys who are watching want to either vote 1 or 2 for Forest or Man City, or if you want to suggest another one, we can do that as well. Am I not seeing? I don't think I'm seeing. Why we got the Forest. CK Game and ZA. There we go. Actually, that's what you say. Yeah, I know we can create on YouTube, but I haven't done it yet, and I'm not going to play around right now. We'll get that ready for for next week. Okay, so well, you also like Liverpool over 2.5. I do as well. Let's have a look at that market. I hope we can get close to even money. I'm sure it's early days of the season, and we can get so a 174. Would have liked 190, to be honest. So I think it arrives. But we're going Forest, guys. Let's go Forest. I think we can start off this week with that. I think we're happy. It's good value. I think at home they'll be targeting Sheffield to win. This is a must win for them. To say Sheffield could come in, but it looks like a 1-0 Forest win, 1-0 Forest win written all over it. Yeah, we could make a multi. So I'm going to so I managed to get myself. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to go back to the slide because I don't want to break it, but we'll do it. We'll do it next time. So I'm going to put it to a slide and add it later. So for today, we've got England plus 15.5 as my best bet, and we've got Forest to win as our fan best bet. And I'm hoping in the future when we do these fan bets that maybe we can get some promos on that market. We'll see how we go, but it'll be nice to create this in the future with you guys. And I think we'll do more multis. We'll get into multis as well. I think that's a good idea. And I don't know what do you guys think of a ladder challenge? So we're thinking, I mean, obviously it's bet responsibly. We can obviously give a suggestion to a unit size, and we'll say we'll take 1 unit to 10 units, for instance. And we'll just do 1 bet a week, and we'll hopefully ride a ladder. Say take one, and if that 1 unit's 100, so say we take 100 to 1,000. Are you guys into those, or do you think that's too much? So yeah, see treble. It trebled in the markets that we discussed. What the Liverpool, the 3 markets that we've got. So should we do a treble? Maybe Liverpool 3 goals, 2.5 goals, Man City game, Forest money line, or Forest draw no bet. What about something like that? Should we look at what that could be? Let's actually have a look at what that could be. So we got. So over. Come on. There's the bet slip. So what we got in there? Ireland. Let's take it out. Liverpool, France, Liverpool, Ireland, and Wales. And then let's go to football again. I think maybe the draw no bets could be not too bad. Home 1.41, yeah, that's nice for a multi. And we go back to the Man City game. Oops. And these guys. Let's see. So yeah, we second 2.5 1. So 2 goals is 1.24. I like. I know someone said the defenses, but it's just, again, I'll be honest, it's a bit more of a gut feel of a person that likes to bet overs. So naturally, I look at it when I see a fixture or matchup that looks like an overs, I go for it. So that multi is 4.44. Yeah, so there we go. Do we want to? Well, there we go. I think out of the bets we made today, we can do a multi as well. I hadn't thought to do multis yet, so I think let's keep the single unit for now, and then I'm going to think how we can package units. I mean, package multi bets. But yeah, guys. I think that let's leave that for today. I think we got the 2 bets we'll ride. As I said, this is the beginning. I'm gonna keep a record, so if we lose or win on these bets, we'll track it, and we'll see how we go. And as I say, like it's we've got a couple of guys on, which has been great. But anyone that's watching later on in the weekend, if you watch, leave a comment. Any feedback is good feedback. Keep it fair, if possible. But yeah, I'm not. If you think it's terrible or not, or it's great, or where can we improve? Great, because this is hopefully going to be a long-term partnership with the boys. As you know, I'm on the forum with the other guys, and being a part of this team is great. And this is a new segment that we want to do for you. Obviously, you guys are interested and want it. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, for joining the first show. Please leave any comments as well. And yeah, next week I'll actually be at Twickenham. I'll be at the book game, so I might be doing this from the press box. And if I'm allowed, maybe I'll give you guys a little press box tour. And don't be jealous if you see a buffet that you can't have and I can. But yeah, we'll be there. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, any feedback? So those are 2 bets. We'll add it to the probably link it to the YouTube channel. And we'll keep improving as we go as well, and make this more about you guys than me. And like I said, we're going to have some guests and maybe bring one of you guys on, and if you're keen. So thank you very much, guys. Have a great weekend. Have a great betting weekend. Keep it safe. Don't go out of your means, and have a good one. And yeah, let's see some good rugby again this weekend as we ride on to the World Cup. So thanks, guys, and have a good one.